In the 90s, Kim Kardashian made a bold declaration that she would be rich and famous one day. And today there's no denying she made it happen. From a media personality and socialite to a business mogul, actress, producer, and even a mother of 4, Kim has built herself an empire. Love her or hate her, you have to give her credit. At 40, she officially joined the Billionaire Club. Her net worth has soared from $780 million in October 2020 to a staggering $1.7 billion today. But how did she do it? Stick around because this might surprise you. Kim Kardashian first showed up in Forbes in 2011, not for her businesses, but for her social media influence. At the time, she had 6.6 million Twitter followers, putting her right between Barack Obama and Ashton Kutcher. Fast forward 5 years, and she was on the magazine's cover, getting recognized for her growing business ventures. By 2021, she officially became a billionaire. A big part of her success came from KKW Beauty and KKW Fragrance. Inspired by her half-sister Kylie Jenner's massive hit with Kylie Cosmetics, Kim launched her own beauty brand in 2017. Some people said Kim was just copying Kylie, but she didn't let that get to her. Instead, she took what worked for Kylie, built her own brand, and ended up making even more money than her sister. Like Kylie, she used her massive social media following to sell KKW beauty products straight to her fans. When she launched KKW Beauty in 2017, it was an instant success. Her first product, a contour kit, sold out in just 2 hours and made $14 million in its first year. From there, she expanded into lipsticks, concealers, and perfumes, eventually bringing in $100 million a year. Then came Kim's billion-dollar moment. In 2020, she sold 20% of KKW Beauty to Coty, a major cosmetics company in New York, for $200 million. That deal valued her brand at $1 billion, pushing her even closer to billionaire status. Coty had actually made a similar deal before, buying a majority stake in Kylie Jenner's beauty brand for $600 million. That deal initially put Kylie in the Billionaire Club until Forbes later accused her of inflating numbers and adjusted her net worth to $950 million. Meanwhile, Kim still owns 72% of KKW Beauty, which was worth about $500 million at the time. But beauty wasn't Kim's only big move. In 2019, she launched Skims, a shapewear and loungewear brand designed to fit and flatter all body types. She spotted a gap in the market and went for it. At first, the brand got some backlash over its original name, Kimono, but Kim quickly rebranded and kept pushing forward. Skims turned out to be another massive success. While the company hasn't publicly shared its revenue, Forbes estimates it's worth over $500 million, with Kim's stake valued at around $250 million. Of course, before she became a business mogul, Kim was a reality TV queen. Her big break came in 2007 with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Right around the same time, a certain leaked tape was making headlines. A lot of people speculated that Kris Jenner had a hand in the leak to boost Kim's fame. Whether that's true or not, there's no denying it launched her into the spotlight. Keeping Up with the Kardashians became a massive cultural phenomenon, running for 20 seasons and turning the Kardashian-Jenner family into household names. By 2017, the family had secured a $150 million deal for 5 more seasons, with each member reportedly raking in around $930,000 per episode. For over a decade, Keeping Up was more than just a reality show. It was the foundation of the Kardashian empire. In an interview with David Letterman on My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, Kim admitted just how crucial the show was to their success, saying, "We would not be who we are today without Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's why we continue to share our lives." And they didn't just share their lives, they built businesses from it. From a hit mobile game to a boutique fashion brand and even stock market investments, the Kardashians turned fame into a full-blown empire. In 2014, Kim launched Kim Kardashian Hollywood, a mobile game where users could create their own celebrity avatar and work their way up the fame ladder. It was an instant hit, pulling in $1.6 million in just 5 days and a whopping $45 million in its first year. By 2016, Forbes reported that the game had been downloaded 45 million times, even landing Kim on the magazine's cover. She shared the cover photo on Instagram with the cheeky hashtag #NotBadForAGirl with no talent, directly mocking her critics who constantly knock her and the other Kardashians for becoming rich with no real talent. Years later, the app was still making serious money, generating about $56,352 per day, with over 11,000 daily downloads. But Kim wasn't just making waves in the digital world. Back in 2006, she and her sisters, Kourtney and Khloe, opened Dash, a boutique clothing and accessory store. Over time, it became a go-to spot for trendy Kardashian-inspired fashion. By 2016, the store described itself as a one-stop contemporary women's boutique set to inspire the mindset of the confident, captivating, and charismatic women of today. Kim didn't just stick to fashion and beauty, she also made some smart money moves in the stock market. In December 2017, she shared on Instagram that one Christmas, Kanye gave her a small box filled with seemingly random items: a Mickey Mouse toy, Apple headphones, and gift cards for Netflix and Amazon. But the real surprise came next. He handed her a portfolio with $100,000 worth of stock in those very companies. Over time, those shares reportedly grew to over $650,000, proving that even her Christmas gifts turned into serious investments. Beyond stocks, Kim has also made millions in real estate. A big chunk of her wealth comes from properties she strategically bought, renovated, and sold for huge profits. She owns 3 homes in Calabasas, northwest of Los Angeles, including a massive 15,000 square foot minimalist mansion in the exclusive Hidden Hills neighborhood. The $60 million estate was her home with Kanye and their kids, though after their divorce, ownership details remain unclear. To lock in extra privacy, she and Kanye also bought 2 neighboring homes for a combined $5.7 million. On top of that, the couple owned huge ranches in Wyoming, and at one point, Kanye planned to gift Kim a $14 million Miami condo, but that deal reportedly fell through. Kim's real estate investments have been a major boost to her wealth. Back in 2013, she and Kanye bought a Bel Air mansion for $9 million. After giving it a full-on Kardashian-style makeover, they sold it 4 years later for $17.8 million, almost doubling their money. But real estate is just one piece of the puzzle. Social media has played a huge role in turning Kim into a billionaire. With 214 million Instagram followers and 70 million on Twitter, her audience is bigger than some countries. That kind of reach lets her promote her own brands and cash in big on sponsored posts. In a 2018 interview on Pretty Big Deal with Ashley Graham, Kim hinted that she makes around $1 million for certain Instagram spots. Hopper HQ's 2020 Instagram Rich List estimated her usual rate at about $858,000 per post, and legal filings suggest she can make anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 for just one sponsored post. Kim has even turned down million-dollar deals to protect her brand. She once shared that a company offered her $1 million to promote their clothing, but she refused because they were known for copying Kanye's Yeezy designs. As a thank you, Kanye later surprised her with a $1 million check and a share in his Yeezy brand, proving once again that in the Kardashian world, brand loyalty and business go hand in hand. It's just one example of how Kim has built her fortune, not just through business ventures, but by making smart financial moves along the way. The rest of Kim's wealth comes from a mix of cash, investments, and real estate. Forbes reports that since 2012, she's consistently made at least $10 million a year before taxes, thanks to her businesses and endorsement deals. And there you have it, Kim Kardashian's journey to billionaire status. Not bad for someone who has been labeled talentless, right? If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.